Manipulators are everywhere, and they know exactly how to push your buttons. The guilt trips, the gaslighting, the mind games. You know the type. That friend who makes you feel like the bad guy for simply saying no. That boss who twists everything you say to make it seem like you're the problem. Or that relative who starts an argument, then somehow turns it around so you're the one apologizing. Sound familiar? Here's the thing. Most people fall for these mind games. Why? Because manipulators are masters at psychological chess. They know how to get inside your head while everyone else reacts emotionally. But it's time to change that. Today I'm going to show you 7 powerful responses that will leave manipulators speechless and shift the power back into your hands. Stick around until number 7, because that one will be so effective, manipulators won't even know how to handle it. Let's dive in. Trick number 1, the blank stare strategy. Manipulators thrive on your reactions. They poke, they prod, they try to get you to explode. Why? Because when you react emotionally, they win. They'll accuse you of being irrational and make you feel crazy, even when you did nothing wrong. But here's the trick. When they try to provoke you, don't react. Stay silent. Give them the blank stare, no eye roll, no defensive comeback, just pure, unreadable silence. Why does this work? Well, our brains hate ambiguity. When someone doesn't react the way manipulators expect, it throws them off balance. Their minds start to scramble, and suddenly they're the ones questioning themselves. Manipulators can't stand silence. It strips them of control, and without control, they panic. Trick number 2, the "that's interesting." Deflection manipulators love to bait you into arguments. They twist your words, misinterpret things, and stir up drama. Imagine casually saying, "I had a long day at work," and they hit you with, "Oh, so you're saying I do nothing all day?" Instead of defending yourself, explaining, or arguing, say, "That's interesting," and then stop talking. It may sound simple, but this little phrase completely disrupts their game. It doesn't agree, doesn't argue, and doesn't get emotional. It just throws them off. When they can't predict your response, they lose control. Now they're left wondering what comes next. Trick number 3, the reverse gaslighting tactic. Gaslighting is when someone tries to make you question your own reality. Like when they say, "I never said that," even though you know they did. Instead of getting defensive, hit them with, "Wait, are you okay? You seem to be forgetting a lot of things lately." Boom. Now they're the ones on the defensive, explaining themselves instead of you. Manipulators care about their credibility, so this tactic works wonders. If they keep denying, they start looking unreliable. You've just flipped the script and put them on the spot. Trick number 4, the yes and counterattack. Passive-aggressive manipulators love throwing snide comments at you, hiding behind the excuse of "I'm just joking." Like when someone says, "Wow, you're really wearing that?" Instead of snapping back or defending yourself, simply say, "Yes." One word, that's all it takes. This forces them to either clarify their insult or awkwardly backpedal. Most people who throw passive-aggressive comments rely on your insecurity to control the conversation. By making them explain themselves, you put them on the defensive. Trick number 5, the strategic pause. Manipulators love to talk fast, overwhelm you with accusations, and get you to respond before you can think. They want you to react quickly so they can twist your words. Next time someone tries to rush you, pause. Just stop talking. Let the silence linger longer than they're comfortable with. Why does this work? Studies show that most people can't stand silence in conversations. Manipulators will fill that silence by over-explaining, contradicting themselves, or getting uncomfortable. It's the perfect moment to watch them unravel. Trick number 6, the "I'm not explaining myself" rule. Manipulators often pressure you to explain things that don't require an explanation. They'll ask, "Why didn't you answer my call?" Or, "Why don't you trust me?" Instead of justifying yourself or getting defensive, say, "Because that's what I decided." This one is a power move. You're not explaining yourself or over-explaining. You're shutting it down. Manipulators thrive on twisting your words. So the moment you stop justifying yourself, you take back control. Trick number 7, the psychological mirror effect. And finally, trick number 7, manipulators love to put you on the defensive, making you feel guilty, confused, or like you need to explain yourself. If they say, "You're overreacting," just respond with, "I'm overreacting." It's simple but effective. This makes them either clarify or realize how baseless their statement is. Most manipulators aren't used to having their own words mirrored back at them. When you do this, they're forced to defend their own manipulation. Conclusion, here's the deal. Manipulators only win if you play their game. The moment you stop reacting the way they expect, you take back control. So think about the last time someone tried to manipulate you. Which response would have worked best? Drop it in the comments and share your story. If you want more advanced psychological tactics like these, check out my other videos on dark psychology and manipulation. And remember, if you want to be the person who can't be manipulated, who stays one step ahead every time, hit that subscribe button. Not because I told you to, but because knowledge is power, and the people who have it always come out on top. Voiceover, stay unreadable, stay in control, and most importantly, don't play their game. And that's a wrap on today's video. Remember, manipulators only win when you play by their rules. Now you've got the tools to flip the script and stay in control. If you found these tricks eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for your daily dose of dark psychology and powerful tactics to keep you one step ahead.